might get a little bit too chaotic.
You did like a Zoom call where people can join your Zoom. I don't know how to set one of those up, but I would.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. That could be fun.
All right, we'll do something for the peeps, for the ending toxic masculinity. There, we'll call it that.
Let's do it. Ending. There you go. Somebody said, "How do you stay motivated?" And I think that the tricky thing is to continue to, like, if reading a certain author helps you stay motivated, then keep reading them and read more of their books, or find books similar to theirs and continue to read that. You have to like daily sort of like kind of remind yourself of that. And also, like, it's really hard when you're at a dead stop to like turn your life around. And I've noticed that like a lot of times, like when I fall off my productivity, I'm like losing myself and I'm like not able to get anything done. And I have some sort of depression or anxiety that's like crippling me. It's like so hard to get the momentum going. But I think the important thing is like, I'll use the gym as an example. It's like, if you don't work out at all and you like, it's going to be hard to go to the gym because you're like, what's that going to do one time? But if you go once a week and you go twice a week and you go 3 times a week, you start to like want to keep the momentum up because you're like, okay, I'm actually starting to feel good about this. I want to keep going because I'm already got the trend going. So the hardest thing is getting the momentum going. But I promise, once you get the momentum going and you keep it going, you're going to want to be better. Even for me, like I have a hard time eating healthy, but once I'm working out, then I don't actually want to eat unhealthy because I know that I'm just going to regret it later.
Have you been challenging In-N-Out burgers just this entire
quarantine? Yes, yeah, the whole quarantine. No, but it's like once I'm like actually being productive and like working towards something, I'm like less likely to want to do it because I'm like, no, you know what, you got this far, you can do it. Like just keep going. So the hardest thing is like really getting that first momentum, but hopefully if you can, then it's worth it.
No, yeah, that first step to take is always the hardest because you're like, this isn't gonna pay off. I don't want to do this crap. But I think once you get into that routine of like, this is my, I'm gonna stick to it and just make a commitment to yourself that you're going to stick with this, whatever it is.
Totally. And I will say the thing too is like, I mean, again, this is another thing where I'm a crazy person, but I take ice cold showers every morning, no matter what, hands down, no exceptions, absolutely no exceptions.
No, I do the same thing. That's
amazing. Amazing. So the thing about that though is like when people say like you just can't give up, it's like every single day it's going to be tough because the thing about cold showers is like I've been taking them for over a year now, every single day, and like every single
no wonder you've been so grouchy lately. That makes so much sense. Wait before you keep going. So Hugh Jackman, how he did like Wolverine, right? Yeah. So do you know Hugh Jackman?
Hugh, I'm not familiar, but
Jackman ever? Okay. Uh-huh. So he said every day before he went to set, he would take a cold shower at like 5 a.m. So he would just completely, get in that mindset of a grouchy Wolverine.
So. Okay, wow, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, here's why a cold shower is great, and this is not even my point. My point is, a cold shower sucks every day. Even if you do it every day, it's a mental. I literally stand in the shower every freaking morning, and I'm like, oh God, I don't want to do it. Okay, just do it. So the thing is like when you're going to be productive and you really want to make a change in your life, a lot of times people settle into the path of least resistance. But the thing is like to make real change, there's going to be a resistance. And every single day you have to face that battle. And so you have to be ready every single day to face your demons and face the things that are like holding you back because they've been holding you back your whole life. It's like, it takes it's not like people just decide one day they're going to be productive and motivated and they stay motivated. It's literally a continuous battle every single day. The other reason why I like cold showers is because
you're
kind of
insane.
Trained. Well, because I'm insane. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a crazy person, but also because it trains you to be able to face the challenge of the day, even when it sucks, even when it's absolutely terrible, even when it's not ideal, even when you can choose the easier thing, when you're like, I can easily take a hot shower right now. It's like, no, this is hard. This isn't going to kill me. I can do it. I'm just going to face this. And that honestly helps with the procrastination and everything else too. But anyway.
I just saw a comment. Jennifer said, cold showers make me cold. So true.
That is speaking straight facts here. No printer. Just facts.
Bars. No, but I always, if I'm taking like say I go for the beach or something and I want to just like sit in a hot shower for like, a couple minutes. At the end of my shower, every single time I've taken a shower, I always just full blast it cold because I just want to like first of all, I want to see how much my body can take before like I pass out.
So you're the crazy person, is
So
what you're saying.
I'm mentally unstable. No, but then it also just like fully energizes you right after you're just like you know when you get out of a hot tub and you're just like dead.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like after a long like a warm shower. So I'm just like hitting
Yeah.
with immediate energy, and then I'm like,
It's also great for your immune system, by the way, and it's not that painful too.
Wait a second,
Yeah.
who was just telling me that?
I'm not sure, but
Someone was
maybe it was your conscience.
No, someone was just telling me like cold showers are really good for your immune system.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah, that's the thing too. Is like if you don't want to take cold showers, like try doing the last 30 seconds of your shower cold, and just see if you can stand there and see if you can do it. Because I promise you can. Even I know people who are like, I can't do it. I can't do it. It's like you can't. Like you actually can though.
Dude, I literally last night I just jumped in at the beach at like 7 o'clock. It's literally
the good old days.
I know. Remember when we jumped off the pier?
Yeah, good stuff. Not that we condone that at all. Please be safe, children.
It was
totally
legal. A 3-inch pier. It was like barely above the water. What was I gonna say? I don't know what I was saying. Anyway, do you want to do one more question to finish this advice with your boys off, and then we will do the nail thing.
Sure, great. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I've just been taking up your whole live. My bad.
Taking up my whole freaking life.
Don't forget to watch Unforgettable on YouTube by the great one and only Luke Mullen. Don't forget it.
Don't forget
I still gotta finish it.
Joshua's new. Didn't you just drop a music video?
Did I? I mean, I did a little bit ago. Yeah. Anyone else?
Did I see like one with like a motorcycle? Was that my imagination, or was that not a music video?
A motorcycle. I feel terrible. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what I'm talking about either.
I did have one where I had some fun, and it was called Anyone Else. And
oh wait, no, I'm thinking of something else.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
All good.
But when you do drop a music video, watch it.
Yes, lots of fun stuff coming, by the way. But that's not the point of this.
All
We're gonna go back to advice with you boys. Ask your questions. We'll read a couple and then see if
I haven't even been looking at the questions. Oh shoot. Advice with that video of Josh. I don't know if anyone remembers, but there's a video.
Nope, we don't speak of that.
Of Josh. All right, wait. Let's see.
Any advice anyone's looking for from two unqualified white men?
From very unknowledgeable people who have no training in this. But all right, let's see. Oh. Actually, you know what? This is actually one that both of us can actually answer. Piano practice tips.
That's our last question?
All right, fine.
No, it's great. Piano practice tips, here's what I would say. Any instrument. People are always like, how do you do it? It's like, okay, there's two ways to do it. You can go by the books and you can learn everything that your teachers tell you and that you're supposed to learn, whatever. Or you can learn every song that you want to learn, and every song you hear on the radio, they're like, oh, I wish I could play that. Or on Spotify, and you want to learn. And then you learn it, and then eventually you know how to play the piano. That's literally how I learned how to play every instrument I know. It's like, instead of being like, I'm going to learn how to play a G chord, I'm like, I want to play I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. Okay, that's a C, G, A minor, and F. So those are the chords I have to learn. That way you actually are having fun because you're playing a song you want to learn. And then eventually you're like, oh, I'm playing this other song. I want to learn this other song, and it's the same 4 chords. You're like, awesome, great, I know how to play this too. And then you're like, oh, I want to learn this song, and it's the same 4 chords, except it has B flat. And then you got to learn a B flat. It's like, if you just learn the songs you want to learn and you learn enough variety, eventually you're going to be able to play whatever you want. But also for YouTube songs, I learned, for example, the La La Land theme just by watching the YouTube tutorial where they just go up, and I just kept pausing it and I learned it. I watched it, and that's how I figured that out. So whatever works for you. But my biggest advice for anything is if you're actually learning songs you love, not for anything, for this. If you're learning songs you love.
This is equatable to any advice ever given. So you can take this little piece of advice, put it to anything in your life.
Oh my God. Yeah. But anyway, that's my piece of advice for learning an instrument, or really, I guess, learning anything.
Wait,
whoa, what is this?
Sorry. This is actually a good one. I wanted to, let's just end it with this one.
That is so cool. I didn't know we could do that. Also, is it blocking my mouth?
It is, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. No one needs to.
Yeah, good. We don't want to see
we don't need to see that. We don't need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead. So, I've been talking too much. Hit it.
All right. How do you guys stop getting embarrassed when you act or perform? So, I mean, I know that both of us, we've done theater since, I don't know when did you start doing theater?
since
Thank
I
you.
was 7. My lips were chapped. Sorry.
Thanks. There's no mirror in your house that you could just like do.
Nope, none.
No. Okay. Um, I like that you did it over the little question bar too. Just yeah, perfect. Um, so we did theater for our whole lives, right?
Oh, since
So
I was 7, yeah.
I think the biggest thing for getting over it is really whatever you're doing, whatever your performance is, to only focus on that and to make that your entire headspace, to put that, to just fully get involved in whatever you're doing, whether that's like, performing, like singing, acting, dancing, whatever it is, just only think about that the entire time. I know a lot of people say, oh, try to clear your head. What I do is I'm just getting fully invested in whatever I'm performing, fully invested in whatever I'm doing. And by the time you get on the stage, it's like, I'm not even thinking about who's watching me. It's like, I'm
Totally.
doing this. This is just like my entire headspace right now.
Yeah, for sure. I love that.
That's
I
at
mean,
least
that's the
what
thing is, but that would almost mirror, I would say, like presence, and that's the whole like, that's the secret to, I don't want to say life, but that's
presence.
the secret to most things, being present. Yeah,
Oh, oh,
not
oh, oh.
presents like gifts, like being present in the moment. Like that's what meditation is all about.
Yeah,
Is like being where you are right now. It's like
yeah,
really focusing and zoning in. Like, okay, where am I right now? Because when you're present and you're not in your head takes you out of the moment because you're thinking whatever. When you're able to like do breathing techniques, whatever you need to do to like be
yeah,
present and you're in whatever you're doing, you're not focused as much on like what other people are thinking. However, I will say that this rule applies to everything, not just acting or performing. It's like getting embarrassed. It's like that's like a that's an everyday all the time thing. Like, how do you not get embarrassed when you're living your life? Because so many people are afraid to be embarrassed or they get embarrassed easily, which I totally understand because like I think we lost Luke. Are you back?
it's my timer. It just
That's amazing.
I need to stop
That's
this.
amazing.
Okay,
No, but
wrap it up. Okay.
okay, I'm sorry. I'm going. Basically, I lost my train of thought.
Sorry, damn it. I'm sorry. You were going
No,
on
no, no,
such a good thing. Oh,
no,
oh,
no, no. It's
oh.
okay.
It was all about the
Oh,
present
yes,
moment
yes,
meditation.
yes. Okay. So what I'm saying is like in everyday life, like if you realize that everything everybody thinks about you has absolutely nothing to do with you, you will be free. I promise you. Anytime someone has a problem with you, unless you're being mean or you're being a bad person, if somebody has a problem with you, I promise you it is 100% about them. A good book that talks about this is The Four Agreements. I don't know if anyone's read that, but
No.
they talk about how it's like nothing is personal. And when you really realize like every time someone is jealous of you, it's all about their own insecurities. Anytime someone is judging you, it's all about how they view themselves and how they can't handle that. So they're projecting that onto you. And once you realize that and you can just own whatever you're doing, then you're free. Because the beauty of it is like, if you don't care what people think, it doesn't matter what they think. Because ultimately, all it is what they think. That is it. And like
Yeah.
when you really own that, I'm telling you, it is the best life you could ever live if you let go of giving, of caring at all what other people think. I'm not saying be a terrible
Yeah,
person and
yeah.
do whatever you want.
Good.
Be respectful, be kind to people, care if somebody's feelings are hurt, care about that. Obviously, you don't want to intentionally hurt anybody, but at the end of the day, you cannot live a life where you're worried about pleasing everybody or making sure everybody else likes you. And I guarantee you, the second you're not worried about if people are liking you, they're gonna like you. I promise you. That's just how it works. If you're not worried, I promise you they will like you. If you own it, then they can't get you for it. If somebody knows that you're insecure about something and they want to use that against you, that you gave all your power to them. But if you own it and you stay in yourself and you don't allow them to have that power over you because like this doesn't get to me because it doesn't because it's not about me. This isn't personal. It's just you have to joke about it and like
And
not
like even if something like embarrassing happens and people do come after you for it, it's not the end of the world. It's gonna
you also have
pass in
to
like
own
a
it.
day.
You have to own it and you also have to realize that except for different situations, 90% of the time don't take it too seriously. 90% of the time. We're talking like being embarrassed. What's
Yeah.
really happening when you're being embarrassed is you're taking yourself too seriously. You need to be able to lighten up and be like, okay, you know what? I care too much about what people think right now. I care too much about this and like let it all go because I promise you it is the key to a long and
Once
joyful life.
once you realize that we're just a bunch of monkeys running around with clothes, you will.
Right, and
We're
and the
literally,
truth,
dude,
the
we're
truth is
literally
like our
animals who wear shirts and pants. It's like, get over it. We make
yeah,
such
I
a
hear
big
you.
deal, and we're like just a bunch of little animals running
Totally.
around.
And the thing is, like, it's not going to carry through the rest of your life. Other people's opinions. You know, it is your peace, your joy, your experiences that you have. So if you don't let other people take that away from you, you don't let them rob you of your joy, you're going to have a happy life. I'm
Josh,
going to get off your live stream.
wait, has anyone told you might have a career in evangelical preaching?
Okay. All right. You know what?
Kidding. Wait, by the way, I want to text you a quote. I'll text you after this. There's
Awesome.
like
Great.
there's a cool like meditation thing that I just saw recently.
Amazing. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
All right.
I'm
Well,
looking forward to
thanks for
seeing you
hopping
guys
on.
on our nail painting Zoom. To be determined. It's going to be great. Thank you for having me, Luke. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for coming. Thanks for being supportive, my guy. I will talk to you soon.
Stream anyone else, but more importantly, stream Unforgettable by Luke Mullen. Go check it out on YouTube.
Oh,
Peace out.
Most importantly, listen to Santa's Coming to Town.
Santa's coming for us.
Santa's coming for us. My bad. Ah, damn it. I was so close.
It's good enough.
Listen to Santa's Coming for Us this Christmas.
Excellent. Awesome. Thank you,
Amazing.
guys.
All
Bye,
right.
Luke.
See you,
Love you,
buddy.
bro. Peace.
All right.